will be blocked. So if you're a hater, I don't even know why you're watching this. If you are against getting things done, then you might as well have clicked out from the beginning. I don't even know why you're watching this. What's good, Nessa Gang? Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, what's good? Make sure that thumbs up, subscribe button, be part of Nessa Gang, because Nessa Gang is the latest gang of all gangs. So I know this is very rare footage of me in straight hair. I straightened my hair for the first time in 5 years, and I posted that on my beauty channel. So if you're not subscribed, you are lacking. You need to subscribe. The link will be down below. Anyway, so I'm finally here with a BBL update. In a couple of weeks it'll be 3 months, so this is a 2.5, 3 month BBL update post-op. Let me go grab my notes real quick. Okay, so I got a whole note dedicated to the BBL update. Let me grab my fajas. I'm back. Right after my BBL, they put me into a extra large faja, and they're like, don't worry, we just think the people who created these letters and numbers just hated women, because this doesn't mean you're extra large. Like, obviously you probably all your life been used to wearing extra small. And I'm like, yeah. So anywho, extra large, this is what it looks like. This one's an extra large, and they put this onto me as soon as I got off the bed. I was bleeding a lot, like a lot, to the point where when I got up and was on my way home, I already had a lot of blood. I had a lot going on. So they put this on me, and then after a couple days, I went for my first massage, and they were able to give me a second faja, and they gave me the second faja in the same size, so that when I wash my clothes, I couldn't switch it out, and I could just have a faja on at all times. Now that I think about it, if I was to ever go back, you know, after having multiple kids or whatever the case is, I would get 2 fajas, but the other one I would get a little bit smaller. These got really messed up in the dryer. I don't know if it was just the dryer at the Airbnb, which was trash, but yeah, just it's like all fuzzy, not comfortable anymore after it started getting that fuzziness. Super loose. Once I got home, which was 8 days after surgery, I didn't feel like it was doing anything anymore because it was so loose. That's when I went on Amazon, and I had a friend that had lipo, and she was very confused because she said she went in weighing 166 pounds, so she was heavier than me, and they, right after surgery, put her in a medium, and they put me in an extra large. So that's crazy. So she's like, I don't know, maybe because you went to an American doctor, they don't really believe in tight fajas, but the Spanish people believe in tight fajas. So her body is like smaller than mine. But anyways, so I ordered this off of Amazon, and I love this a lot. Like, but once I put this on, this is a, what is this? This is a large, and it was like the perfect amount of tightness. I know if I had to downsize again, I would just get it at the waist because the butt is already tight. I haven't wore this for like a month now. I only wore this for like a week, and then I was over it because the amount of itching that you get is ridiculous. Like, I had extreme itching, and I watched other videos of girls talking about their itching, and I asked my doctor, like, what if I get extreme itching? And he's like, you don't have to worry about it, and if you do get it, just pop in a Benadryl like it was nothing. But boy, like, it was itching to the point where it was burning. I was like, I need ice, I need, like, freaking out. So I looked it up, and the ice helped because it's like numbing the itching, but that never went away. So that's why I don't wear waist trainers or fajas anymore. I know they say you're not supposed to take it off until 3 months, and if you can possibly wear it to 6 months, then wear it to 6 months, but I honestly could not do it. Like, I have a high pain tolerance, and I'm really patient, like, and I love everything to turn out as perfect as can be, especially when you pay for something like this. It's very expensive, but I could not do it. I can't, like, I just cannot. Same with the arm compression. So they also gave me an arm compression with my second massage, and I felt like it was doing good for like the first couple days, but on my way back home, I took an airplane, and by the time I got off the airplane, I got home and I took it off, I had extreme, like, I had more bruises than I had when I got off the table. Like, it made it worse. Like, I don't know if it was just too tight, I don't know what was going on, but it just made it worse, so I never wore that again. Another thing was they didn't give me an ab board. It's like a hard board that you put in the front. I bought it on Amazon when I got home, but I don't even wear the faja anymore, so I feel like I just wasted my money. But yeah, so they didn't give me an ab board, and when one of the masseuses were massaging me, they're like, what happened to your ab board? Like, they're supposed to give you a black one. And I'm like, I don't know. She's like, make sure you ask them about it, but I never did. So that was that. The boards itself was like, I don't know, anywhere from $50 to like $80. I think it was $80. Really expensive, and they like break easily in the washer. Also, if you have any questions about this, like if there's anything that I didn't touch topic on, make sure you go to my community tab and ask me in the questions. Back on topic with the super itching. So I recommend, because it's super itchy and if you really want to keep your faja on, to take showers at night, because sometimes the shower will help you. And then pop up Benadryl, because that helps you sleep. Maybe if I found an itching medicine that's not gonna make me drowsy, I would still wear my faja, but it is uncomfortable, so who knows. I started laying on my side 11 to 12 days post-op. My arms were still sore and I had to sleep on my stomach, so getting lipo on my arms did make it a little bit uncomfortable, but it wasn't like it hurts. It was just like really annoying. I don't understand how some doctors recommend not sleeping on your butt until you're 6 weeks, because it was really frustrating to wait 3 weeks. I was laying on my sides early because even though I was swollen, I did not like how big my hips were. Like, it was freaking me out. Everyone's like, oh, you look good, but me and my boyfriend are like, I hope it does not heal this big, because it's too big. So I started laying on my side and it felt really weird. It felt like a lot of pressure. It felt like my own, but at the same time it felt like there was something in there, like there's something wrong. What is this hard pillow on the side of your side? Like, what are these pillows on your hips doing there? So yeah, it was really frustrating getting my arms, but I mean, it's good to get your surgeries all out the way at one time. Well, I would recommend getting your BBL and nothing else, and then if you want more surgeries, wait and get all those done at the same time. Don't get a BBL and anything else, because it's already a very intense surgery in itself. So my doctor said to wait 4 weeks to have intercourse and to take it really lightly. We waited day 12, so that's almost 2 weeks, and my body just felt really stiff. It hurt, it felt itchy. Like, I just kept having to itch my back and my stomach. My stomach and my back would not flex. Like, over time it started getting not as stiff, and I don't know if it's because I wasn't wearing my faja anymore, like to compress my body, but it started to get looser over time. So I watched a lot of videos and a lot of girls said that they were nauseous, and I asked my doctor, because he was like, oh, you're doing so good, like you're doing a lot better than most of my patients. And honestly, all I did was follow directions, and then a lot of it could be the pain tolerance, but I don't know, I think it's really because I followed directions. Make sure you eat before every pill. I don't care how much pain you are, make sure somebody forces you to eat something and then take your medicine. That just makes sense. Like, even without surgery, you're supposed to eat before you take anything, otherwise it's gonna make you feel bad. So yeah, make sure you follow all the directions your doctor gives you. Now for the part that you want to see, let's see the body. Let's look at the body, the body. Ready? 3, 2, 1. So this is what it looks like. These are my results so far. They say at 3 months is what it's supposed to look like fully healed after 6-ish months. So this is what it's looking like. I love the results. But anyway, wait, about my hips, I slept on them early because like I said, I didn't like how big they were, and I don't know if it was gonna kill the fat cells, but I was hoping it did. So that's why I'm shaped like I am. So I don't like that there are these 2 dark marks. My doctor said something about medical scarring. I don't know how the heck I'm supposed to get my hands on that, so I just been using bio oil, but bio oil is too natural for me. It's not working quick enough. My stomach, I wish it was a little bit flatter. Wait, let me, hold on. This is me breathing regularly. This is me. I wish it was like this flat, you know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like if you pay that much for a body, it should be like as flat as possible. You know, like this pushed in a little bit, this pushed in, but whatever. Regardless, I got a really good natural look. He said if I lose a little bit weight, it'll look even better, but who wants to, like, that's the whole point of getting a surgery, right? Anyway, I got 1, 2 holes right here. I got 1 right here. I got 1 on the back of each of my elbows for the lipo. I got 1 in the middle of my back, and that left a scar too. I don't know if you guys can see. And there's like this thickness right here. It's like frustrating me, because it won't go down, and that's probably because I'm not wearing my triangle. But the triangle I didn't feel like was doing much either because it wasn't thick enough to really like put that arch back there. So this is the booty though. This is the booty though. It's looking great. Like, I am in love. My boyfriend is in love. He keep his hands off of me. I got one dot in the back of each of them, and I got one on the top of each cheek. So that's 4. I got a lot of holes, probably because when you're really tiny, you need as much holes and fat sources from everywhere. So I went in at 126, and that's the most I've ever weighed in my life. I usually maintain at 110, 115, but I was trying to gain weight for the surgery, and I'm glad I did because my body is like perfect. I'm not gonna lie, in the beginning I didn't like it and kind of regretted it because I reached out to some influencers that went to the same doctor as me, and they're talking about going in for a round 2 because they also didn't feel like they were snatched enough. So that's kind of scary. So from time to time I do try to put on a waist trainer. Overall, I know that in the future I want children, so I'll just wait to go in for a second time after I have all my children. After I got off the table, I'm not gonna lie, I was like, who does stuff like this? Like, this is so intense. Like, this is crazy. Like, this is beyond me. But once you see your results, you feel so much better. Like, I could almost cry because my self-confidence is just like out the roof right now. Like, I'm so happy that I got this done, and because I already went to that doctor and I know that everything's okay with me medically and the way they treated me there was so amazing, I would probably go back, and this time I would just be like, make sure you chisel. Like, I need every piece of fat in me gone. Bye. Deuces, adios. You know what I'm saying? To keep me super slim, like, I'll get into like what I eat in a day in another video, but at the moment, okay, so he said I didn't need any massages after because I was doing so good and I was draining so great. I don't know like the percentage of drainage that I was draining, but he said everything was good. So, but when I came back, I was super sore, and I'm like, and I started feeling lumps like right here, like hard lumps, and I was afraid to get fibrosis. So I went in, plus I felt like I needed it anyways because my body was sore, you know, my arms are sore. So I went in to get a massage, and that felt so great. Like, it feels so good. Just make sure you take your medicine. I only went one time, and that was fine. Like, I was rubbing my belly by myself. After you get so many massages, you kind of get the gist of what they're doing. So I was kind of giving myself like small massages here and there. But right now, a couple days ago, I started the cavitation, the ultrasound cavitation. I just bought like a package of 4 or 5. So it's the cavitation plus the skin tightening. I told her my problems, and she's like, yeah, you don't need massages anymore. Maybe you just need cavitation. But it's supposed to help with the shrinkage of your stomach, your arms, wherever you're gonna get it. So I'll probably get it on my arms. Right now I'm getting on my stomach. I need to take a picture to see if there really is a difference in the before or after. But I just know so far it's expensive to maintain a small body. So, you know, I just been trying to eat good, but overall, I mean, it is what it is. If I need to get a trainer later, then I need to get a trainer later. But I am in love with my results, and I could tell you guys are too, because I get so many compliments, so many DMs asking me all of these things. So I'm like, let me just hurry up and put this out there, because a lot of people are going to the doctor that I already recommended. Well, I can't really recommend you a doctor because this is the most intense surgery that you could ever get, and should anything go wrong, I don't want that put on me. I'm not influencing anybody to do what I'm doing. I'm just showing you guys my process for whoever is committed and are like, yes, I'm gonna do it. Let me just get a little quick review, a little insight of what I'm walking into. So I was super swollen after surgery. My private area was like super huge and hard, and that was the fluid. So that's the lymphatic fluid that they have to push out when they're giving you massages. My wounds were closed, so like she just had to like push it towards, basically I had to pee it out. One more thing, when I sit down like for too long, my butt does hurt. Like it gets like really sore. Like, I was just straightening my hair, and it was only for 45 minutes, and I kept having, like, I had to, when I get up, I have to get up super slow, because it's like the feeling you get when you sit on your foot for a long time and eventually it falls asleep. But instead of my butt falling asleep, it just hurts. So I gotta get up slow and like rub it. I don't know if that's gonna ever go away. I hope it does. But yeah, that's all. Oh wait, and it went away now, but for at least 6 weeks, like, sitting down and then getting up, like if I'm in one spot for a little while, like it could be even 10 minutes, and I get up, my skin like felt like it's burning, like it just hurt, maybe because it's stiff. I don't know what was going on, but it's like a slight burning feeling. But like I said, the results that you get and your confidence, like when it's done the right way, you will go back over and over again because it's that much of a confident boost. So yeah, make sure you guys are subscribed to my YouTube, my Instagram, my TikTok, because I've been TikToking and I'm about to TikTok some more a little bit later. Like I said, if there's any other questions, concerns, problems, make sure you go to my community tab and I'll make a part 2 video. But yeah, love you. See you in my next video. Subscribe to my beauty channel. Oh yeah, one more thing. My sides, I also wanted those a little bit in from pictures. Let me insert those pictures. In my after picture, that was actually, I was really swollen. That's like 7 days off the table. And I just wish that he chiseled more on my sides because, you know, I'm Hispanic, and once I start gaining weight, it's gonna come right here. I'm gonna start getting some rolls. I'm gonna get a muffin top. So I wish that he took some from right there. What do you guys think about that before and after picture? Like, my boyfriend was like, nothing's wrong with you. All my family's like, nothing's wrong with you. But then once they see me in person, or like once they see my body, or like my friends, like even Ari, she's like, I always thought you had a butt, but compared to what you got now, you don't got nothing on your old you, or your old you don't got nothing on your new you type stuff. And I'm like, I'm trying to tell y'all, like, you know your body better than anybody else knows your body, because you see your body every day, multiple times a day in the mirror. Hello, see you again. Here's some more before pictures that I took. Yeah, I was built like a refrigerator. I did not like the way my body shaped, so I had to go. But granted, I gained 15 pounds on purpose, so maybe if I was 120, it wouldn't have been. Actually, I have some pictures that I took the first time that I scheduled it, before I even knew that I was pregnant with Winter. So these pictures are not that bad. These are when I'm weighing 115, my normal weight, but it was still not good enough for me. Oh, now I remember what I was gonna say. So I always hated my thighs because they like rub together. I felt like that just made me feel extra obese. I didn't tell him about it till after, and he's like, I feel like I did my best, like your results are perfect, like a masterpiece type stuff. And I didn't understand until now. Now I'm like, oh my God, you did your thing, thizzle. So he's like, no, it's perfect. And now I really love the way my body is proportioned. It is perfect. Like I said, if it was a little bit slimmer, a little bit, you know what I'm saying? But I'm not about to get hella nitpicky. And that is something I do. I'm like a perfectionist. So if I'm saying that it looks really good and I love my results, then it looks really good and I love my results. But you let me know what you think. Haters will be blocked. So if you're a hater, I don't even know why you're watching this. If you are against getting things done, then you might as well have clicked out from the beginning. I don't even know why you're watching this. But anyways, give it a thumbs up. I love you guys. See you in my next video.